All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're playing with Blaze. If you guys don't know, Blaze is one of probably the most mechanical bubble players. He's made a couple of top 16 finishes in his time. Not sure what org he's on now or what team he's playing with, but he's a fantastic player. I ran into him in ranked. He was like, "Hey, you want to queue up?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir." It's always a treat to watch him play. Kind of makes me think differently about the game, you know. There we go. Great goal to start off with. And, you know, I can imagine that Blaze is going to be pretty much better than any sort of solo queue player that I run into, so. When I queued into him and he asked, who was I to say no? Alright. Also, big news. If you guys weren't aware, I play for the Penn State CRL team because I am a college student. And I play for the Penn State CRL team. We actually qualified for CRL League play, so that means that we are one of the top 6. Is he pogoing? Oh my... Anyways, that means we're one of the top 16 teams in the Eastern Conference for any college teams. So yeah, pretty big accomplishment. We qualified last semester as well, but you know, it's always nice to re-qualify just to prove that we can you know, stay on. Oh my, is he gonna? Oh, that's rough, buddy. I mean, yeah, that's rough. Hopefully you can get that. But yeah, we just qualified today. Last semester we finished top 8, and in the playoffs, we literally finished as the 8th. I have 28 points. We finished as the 8th seed, so unfortunately in playoffs we had to play quite literally the most dominant CRL team of all time, which is Northwood, and we lost to them. I think it was a best of 7. We lost them 4-3. So. Yeah, that was kind of an unlucky ending. I think we could have gotten a lot farther if we did end up beating Northwood, but no biggie. Anyways, we qualified, so now we got one more shot. This might very well be my last time playing CRL because Kareem is graduating and going to Saudi Arabia back home. And I don't know if Brand's gonna play or not. I think he said that this is gonna be his last semester just because he doesn't really want to play anymore. So, I'm not sure if there's... Oh, that's a good touch. That might be a... Nah, Blaze is back. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to play next semester or just next year in general, just because of a lack of people at Penn State. And none of the players who are, you know, good enough to make CRL want to even come to Penn State because, you know, Penn State doesn't really support the team. They don't give us scholarships or anything like that, which, you know, it's fine. I've kind of learned to accept it, but... with that being said, Penn State is just not an appealing school for good Rocket League players. So, you know, I kind of just came here because I liked the school and I lived in Pennsylvania. My parents both went, so, you know, I kind of just liked the school. And when I went there, I just realized that, okay, I like, you know, I can play CRL for them. But, you know, for a lot of people who are very good, you know, some 17, 16-year-olds who are very good at the game, and they think, hey, well, why would I go to Penn State if I can go to a college that's going to give me a degree for free? So, and it's a valid point. All right. But anyways, yep, we qualified top 16. Really proud of the boys. We'll be on the Rocket League mainstream a couple of times, probably. I think during the playoffs, I think Wednesday is on the college cardball stream on Twitch. And then Friday, it's played on the actual main, like, Rocket League stream. So that's always super cool. You know, there's a couple thousand viewers that watch. You know, I'm just doing it to have fun at this point. I'm just trying to enjoy my last semester as a player, because this very well might be the most competitive I ever get to play Rocket League. You know, obviously there's RLCS, but I haven't really ever had a good RLCS team. I think the highest I finished was like top 48 in RLCS X. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to get on a very good RLCS team. Especially not with how I am right now. Like, right now, definitely not. That's a crazy touch. Right now, I'm definitely not good enough. I mean, I think in time, maybe. But it's going to take a lot of time. And, I don't know. Maybe once I get out of school, like in a year or so, maybe I'll just naturally be good enough to play on a team. But until then, it's kind of... You know, or maybe I'll just like grind once I get out of school. Who knows? Who knows? The future is nobody knows. I will say though, I would have to really like I would have to start improving a lot faster than the rate that I am right now, because not only to be a pro, not only do you have to rank up and just get better than you are, but you have to improve faster than the other people who are already above you, right? So if you think about it, right, if you're in second place in a marathon and the person that's in front of you is speeding up and you're speeding up at the same rate, you're always going to stay behind that person. But if you are in like second place in a marathon and the person in front of you speeding up, but you're speeding up faster, eventually you'll catch them. So that's kind of, it's not good enough to just get better than you are, but you also have to get better than you are faster than the person in front of you is getting better than they are. So it's kind of why it's so difficult to go pro, especially in these games where like the top tier pros are already so well established and have thousands and thousands of hours. It's very difficult. Nice, good 50. Also, my voice is a bit scratchy. I think at the powerlifting meet yesterday, I think I caught something, so sorry about the scratchy voice, but hopefully I'll be able to just... Oh, is that in? No, bro, I'm so bad. I hate this game mode, bro. There's so many kickoff goals in twos. I should have just went for that. I shouldn't have gone for the boost. Alright, Blaze got the boost, so he can go. I should not have flipped up. Alright, he can turn on that, maybe? I can't go. GG. Unlucky, but we'll go right into game number 2. See you all then. Alright, getting into game number 2. We got playing against Bishop and Manny. We gotta focus up here, man. I gotta win. I can't be taking another loss. It's ridiculous. Not with the players goated as Blaze on my team. I'm gonna focus up. I'll commentate this game, instead of talking about random stuff, but alright, I'll wait on Bishop. Shot right. Wow. Okay. Well, it's chalked. GG's. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, alright, demo him. He can go. Nice. It's better for me to just leave it for him there because, he's going to have full boost. And he's also just in a better position than I am. Because he can actually just turn straight on the ball. And I shouldn't be diving in there. That's kind of dumb of me. I shouldn't have been diving in there. I should have just stayed on the backboard. If I stay on the backboard there, it's free. But I was playing really aggressive and I wanted to get the dunk. Oh, that's kind of unlucky. Bishop didn't get the boost, though. So maybe I'll just shoot that. Yeah, man, he's got it. What was that? How did I get a wave dash there? Interesting. I'll bump him. I'll just clear that out, and then I'll see if I can get a demo here. Can't quite get him. Oh, good flip reset. Nice. There we go. I did enough of a disruption that Manny had to take a wider route, and because of that, he wasn't able to get back to it. That was a good flip reset from Blaze, though. Very creative. It was in a spot that, he got a little bit in front of the ball, and a lot of people would have probably just given up there, but, when you have the mechanics to enable plays like that, you have to use them. It's very, very beneficial. Nice. I see a lot of players that call themselves mechanical because they can hit a reset, in training on the perfect setup, but what really makes a player mechanical is the creativity, in my opinion. So if you get into a spot where, another player who doesn't have the mechanics might not be able to do anything with the ball, but you're able to do something because you have very, very good mechanics and you're very creative, I think that's way, way more impressive and useful than someone who can get a flip reset, but only off of the perfect setup. So that's why whenever I see someone who's in diamond and they're like, oh man, I'm mechanical. I'm like, really? Are you? Or did you just hit a flip reset from a perfect setup and you think that you're mechanical now? Listen, I'm a nice guy, right? But I will not support delusion when I see it. So when I see people in my Twitch chat or people in my YouTube comments talking about, oh, I'm a mechanical player, and they're like, I'm plat. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, let's be real here, you know? If you were mechanical, like, you probably wouldn't be in platinum. And also the people who like are freestylers, so they claim that they're mechanical, and I would say freestyler's probably more mechanical than the guy who can only hit one flip reset, but still, I think so much of freestyling relies on like a perfect setup. Like I saw this dude on TikTok who he literally made a custom training pack to do psychos, where all he had to do was jump up in the air, and literally didn't even have to touch his controller at all. He would just jump up in the air, and it would get him in the perfect setup for a psycho. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider that mechanical, personally, because all I have to do is jump up in the air. But hey, what do I know, you know? I guess I'll just never be a mechanical player like him. I'll just hit that to the left side there, because I see Manny going all the way to the right, so my goal there, like, honestly, if you're not confident enough in your kickoffs that you can look at the player who's cheating while also taking the kickoff, you probably need to practice your kickoffs more, because at this point, yeah, I still need to, you know, generally look where I'm going, but I can pretty much just watch the person who's cheating. And especially in twos, where a game mode like you guys saw last game, where there's a lot of kickoff goals, it's extremely important to know where the person's cheating so that you can, you know, direct the kickoff. So if you ever see someone going towards one of the back boosts, you need to make sure that you're directing the kickoff to the other side. It's extremely important. Well, it looks like that's gonna be the end of the game. Me and Blaze kind of started linking up there. I think Blaze is live on Twitch, so I'll try to link it in the description. I might forget, but GG's. Thanks to Blaze for queuing up. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.